Alright, we're going to do this VOD review from the Rome, I think a couple days ago. Let's start off with this. I have this fight first, and then I'm going to go to AFK Slut's point of view for the other fight.
We're gonna go north. We're gonna go north. We're gonna go north.
Gonna turn the volume down a little bit.
They're getting more people, bro. It's crazy.
Okay, so starting here, we grouped up, we're kiting.
Come west here. Can you come west here? Come west here. Can you come west here? Alright, guys. Yep. Alright.
Still kiting.
Disengaged. Alright.
You guys see this cliff we're on?
There it is. It looks like. Look, can I get a? We're gonna look. Can I get a GA on anybody?
So he asked for a GA, so I try and grab the two most front tanks playing GA. Tried to grab both these guys, so neither one of them could stop our DPS. I ended up only grabbing the caller,
Three, two, one.
but their tank didn't even stop us anyway. Almost actually killed that guy through gig. So here, after the engage, since I'm pretty sure these guys are playing walk-in monkey, I want to be looking to stop anybody who can clump, CC, and set up for an engage and get them out of us. So like I see their golem player right here, getting ready to run in. There's this heavy mace. There's a heavy mace. There's a like those are the top priority targets to get away from us, so that they can't CC us. So here I win wall their collar back and I purge his boots, his hunter shoes. This was a good armor here by whoever put this armor down, the spider armor, to purge boots as well, so that was good. They're trying to catch us. Double face scale robes, big AoE wall they can't get through. Now this Infinity Blade's running in by himself. Good Ava robe by Unsung to knock him out, knock him back. So here we still need to be, our supports, you still need to like keep your eye out in the front to make sure that we're not leaving one of our tanks to get engaged on. Like they easily could have solo engaged on Ocean or me here. Um, so he's looking front line east here. So he's so Unite wants front line east of Slice would end up being frontline east. So he's here, Slice is here. So frontline east would be like here, here. Technically, this is east. So clump somewhere around here, and then an engage over the top of the tree. The DPS should not be moving from where they're at. They don't need to move. They can hit from where they're at if we're hitting frontline, which is exactly what we want to do here. Let's see how it goes off. So that's good. We hit so east. That's exactly what Unite's clump here is, exactly where Slice said. Straight east. Good positioning. So all our DPS, you should listen to the call. He said east, so we should be hitting east here. This is south. This is south. This is east. So always try and look where the caller says, because Unite's going to make that clump where Slice says. I think we end up hitting it here accidentally, some of us, because the Witch works south, Perma's south. Spirit Hunter, now whoever threw that Spirit Hunter right here, this Spirit Hunter right here, was perfectly lined up with it, and the spike, I think, hits it too. So some DPS hit it, but that was a beautiful clump by Unite. Yeah, huge, like, really big. Okay, and then right after the engage, so I'm watching here as the GA is going to be a GA VOD review a little bit. So we hit big here, we kill a bunch. So I'm going to know that, like, I see their caller right here, their caller gig pots. So he's going to probably try and gig pot, run in, and try and counter engage and get inside of us. So I want to immediately either stop him or stop all his DPS, one of the two. I go for stopping most of his DPS, so I get like 8 or 9 of them in that GA. So now they can't really do much if they were gonna. So now this like one-hand mace is jumping in on you guys, but he's alone because they're just fucked. Another GA there, good Horror Frost to boop him away from us.
Alright, get ready, I could get a big GA set up.
So here, this is like a good example of how to play offensive GA. Like, this is a good tempo. Like, we know that we've gotten tempo now, and they're going to try and get away. So their front lines here, right? So I can look to grab some of these people in big chunks and get us an engage. Because we don't have to worry about these, like, overextending. Because these tanks, this is their front line right here. So as long as I grab the stoppers or grab a chunk of these, like, our guys are free to hit that. Like, that's a free engage if I can grab them with the GA. That's a perfect example of how to set up a GA. And I let Slice know, like, I can grab in 6 seconds. And he knows I'm playing GA.
Go ahead. 6 seconds.
So I use my Assassin Hood, which gets me close to 6 seconds. Here I'm watching, when I'm setting up for GA, I want to make sure that I'm not setting up an engage that's too deep. So if I'm gonna grab people, I need to make sure I'm either grabbing tanks, I'm grabbing maybe this guy, or the only other option is if they waste all their CC and you know that they don't have anything to stop us, then you can go deep. So I just watch here to see what's going to happen because I notice their D tanks are jumping inside of us. So I watch here and I'm like, oh, their heavy mace is wasted. So heavy mace just purged all of our guys northwest, and I'm like, well, they don't have anything now to stop them. So I grab, and now they don't really have anything to stop our DPS. So we kill a bunch there. Perfect GA setup.
Let's go. Clap it. Keep going.
So then it's basically over at that point. So we played really good here with keeping our DPS at a distance, hitting on top of a Hodge clump. So we just called a general direction where we wanted the Hodge to make a clump. He made the clump, and we all hit it from range distance, and we're all in a safe spot to run away. And then all of our D-tanks focus immediately on stopping the enemy from countering engaging, so they can't do anything. So that there's their engage, and all their DPS can't do anything. So, I'm going to go ahead and switch to Brandon's point of view. 617, it's this one.
Over 20.
We have made it. We have made it on ping. We have made it.
Yo, help mid-wage. Guys, dismount. Pop food overcharge.
Okay, so
Pop food overcharge.
on this one started out really chaotic.
Kill Bill now. To the east. In the wall, northeast. Pop food over.
Okay, so this one started out really chaotic. When we're kite comp like this, if somebody's getting caught, our supports need to step up to help that one guy for sure, so we can get stabilized. But we should definitely, especially if it's a brawl comp, which we've pretty much identified this is a brawl comp, we need to stabilize first. Because we are really spread out. Some of us still have cooldowns from dismounting. Some of us are still popping food and overcharging. So this is an insanely fast engage. And luckily we didn't get punished for it, but like we should just be focusing on grouping and coming up north. Like I'm right here, and I'm gonna look to save these two guys. We should just be trying to get them inside of us, stay as a big unit, and then start moving. That should be our pure objective right now, especially because they caught us off guard, I think, in this fight.
Back up. It's fine.
Because like we're getting all these people out, we're healing them, Unsung's healing them nice. Get them inside of us. Like Navi's still in gank gear, so we need to get him out so he can switch gear.
Look at heart.
So this is, again, we still have people that are like inside them here up here. We need to just get these people out and around and just stabilized, because we're going to go for another engage here and people are still just very lost and focused on not dying.
Look at heart. Give me 5. Northwest 4.
Because everyone just got back to grouped up. Now everyone's just grouped up to the east, and we're already engaging again, which is extremely dangerous. I'm gonna be honest. I was surprised we didn't wipe here. Because this Ursine right here, this Ursine player, he did a lot of damage. I thought he was gonna kill us. Because he got behind us because we walked up. He does a lot of damage here.
There it is. Good.
Luckily, we had a bunch of gigs. And I think we were shielding pretty good. But like here, again, like we were so far inside them that we're changing directions to come up this hill. This was very dangerous. Luckily, I got a really big GA on them, which stopped their tanks from holding us. So like right there, I GA like most of their tanks so they can't hold us. So we got up the choke. But that was very, very dangerous. 2 engages into a short kite path is pretty risky. But then once we got up this choke, I think we played it. Once we got up this choke and stabilized, we played really well. I think we need to focus more on doing that earlier. So we're saying look down the hill. Here.
Look down the hill. Axe 3, 2, 1 in front of you.
So yeah, here, Unite, when we go up chokes, I would be like preemptively like standing here, like in the choke or something, like a little bit closer, so that you could have made it like to back here and pulled these guys forward. And because your dash is pretty slow, so it's going to take you a hot minute to get there. So you kind of need to be way ahead of Slice pulling those guys down, because he did it straight on the choke. You could have pulled all these guys here and gotten a bigger clump on top of that heart. Good engage though by Slice. Exactly, that's the exact guy we needed to kill, by the way. Like the exact guy. He was the only one doing anything.
Now, back up now, back up now. You almost died.
He almost died, so he was literally 1
They're not gonna
HP.
push. They're not gonna push. They're not gonna push. Choke. They're not gonna push the choke.
So Slice says they're not going to push the choke. He says hold. So we all need to go hold.
Hold.
I can't really see the front line here, but a bunch of our wind walls are holding here, I'm pretty sure. Which is exactly right. They didn't push the choke. So here, if it were me, I would look exactly where this tank is, Unite. You need to be like already going down the choke to pull over this wall.
He's down the choke again. Down the choke again on heart.
Like you should already be down there. Like you should be at the bottom of the stairs of this choke, so that you could blink. You could blink either this way, you could blink this way, you could blink up that way, and pull any of them towards this giant mountain we're on. We want them to pull. We want you to pull them against the wall. Because if you could get like over here and pull these guys to this wall, that would be huge. It would just end the fight right then and there. Altitude, whenever we have altitude, our Hodge needs to be looking to go down the altitude and grab.
2, 1. Down.
So like right here, like I don't know where you're at. I think you're walking down now.
Again, down again.
So you're just gonna be too slow.
Clap. Back up.
You end up killing him because you got to him, but we want to already be on top of him.
Down southwest, down the hill, southwest.
So you got the right, you know what to do. You just need to do it faster.
Help.
Here, this is fine. We're all doing good. Good demons walking down the choke since these guys are brawl.
Okay, ready, northwest. 3, 2, 1. Deep. In front of you again.
Okay.
In front of you again. Nice kill.
This is pretty dangerous engaging up this choke like this.
Help your boys. Help your boys. Come southwest. I'm ready. Okay, ready, northwest. 3, 2.
Because we can't see anything that's up there. Like if one of their tanks rolls in back here and gets a Hellion Hood, so if he like rolls from here to here, and then drops a Hellion Hood at the base of this choke, we have to all come down a silence into an Onion Ring Hellion Hood, and it could be GG if they full push it. I think a better bet would have been to be like just had our DPS come around here and hit over the wall and have Unite pull them to the wall, because then there's no way they can counter push us, right? Our GA players can just win wall the choke and hold them all. No reason to let melee have a capability of walking on you if you don't really need to. Or walk around this side. We could have walked around. I think this side would have been better. I think they're closer to this wall. I think you could have come all the way up here by Minwage and hit over this wall, like wrapped them all the way around and did a big old bomb over the wall and blasted them. That probably would have killed them all. A hill like this is just crazy that they fought us on it.
One in front of you again. Deep.
We do almost end up killing this tank, I think.
Nice.
Think we kill him?
Kill him. Down the hill.
So he survived. Nope, we killed him. Okay, good.
Down the hill. Right. Go east.
Okay.
Go east.
We carpet west instead of east. That was really... You kind of want to wait on the carpet to see which way the caller says before you drop that carpet. I agree. I think west probably... Actually, no. I think I like east better because it's got a little bit better camera angle. If you went down that hill, you could use the altitude for sure. But this one has this east has a nice bend to it, so you could send the Hodge here, and all your DPS can see better. I think there's both, but either way, we need to wait to see what Slice says before you carpet, because it sent some of our people in the wrong direction. So we got some rats here. That engage was a little fast. We didn't have cooldowns.
Good. No, it's okay. Chase them anyway. Chase them anyway to the east.
Okay, we get these guys out of the fight. It's good.
Southeast now. Down the hill.
Okay, down the hill.
Keep coming. Yo, look west. There.
Yeah, be careful, scout it. So here someone says there's nothing northwest of us, when that's definitely not the case. They are northwest of us. Careful saying stuff like that, because people could get like if these guys were really good, they could double blink perma engage. Like imagine if they were clap comp and they double blink permit us with a witch work, and all of our guys thought there was nothing northwest and they were sleeping.
we're-
That's you got to be careful saying
Northwest
that
right,
stuff
northwest
unless you
right.
really
Wait,
know
wait,
it's
engage
true.
here.
I can
Wait,
catch a
wait,
GA
wait,
into an
wait,
engage.
agreed it.
So again on GA I'm like, hey, I can set up a GA engage. You just have to look for it, Slice, and he knows preemptively he's looking for the GA, and he says, okay,
Wait,
okay.
wait,
So they
wait.
Grove Keeper here. I think if we
Wait, I burnt
cleanse
Root Bound.
this,
I burnt Root Bound.
Okay,
spread
okay.
out nice. Unite, I think Hodge to burn
No,
root bound. So
majority-
whoever he does that because I said I wanted to GA engage so that they can't counter the engage on the GA.
GA? Did you already blow GA?
So he's asking when my GA is. I would have told him if I GA'd.
Oh, no, no.
I had to stop.
So I
Hang on.
stopped I stopped them southwest here with the GA. I didn't expect him to actually engage on this, but it did work out. I stopped, so I GA'd like right here when they were trying to monkey push us and caught a bunch of their brawlers. And I think I caught most of their tanks too, so their stopper tanks are inside this, so our guys were safe to engage. These guys are just brawlers here, these guys. So I caught most of their tanks. Always on GA, if you're going to set up a GA, always focus on grabbing people who can stop a GA engage, like Heavy Mace, One Hand Arcane. Get them in the clump so that they can't do anything. Then here we hit on it.
Wait, close.
Remember, this whole time he was looking for this
Close to the west,
GA.
close to the west, close to the west. Yes. Beautiful.
So we hit right after it, and then it's
Chase
basically
west,
over.
Chase west. Chase west.
Five plus.
Let's come west. They're gonna go uphill. They're gonna go uphill. Get past those.
They're
North,
with-
north,
So then we run them down. So here,
Come west, they're gonna go
at the
uphill.
end of this, we still had cooldowns.
Come west, they're
So
gonna
we had cooldowns. We need to call that out because, like, here, I think, what is it, right here? We're running them down. I caught 4 of them here in a GA. They're all GA'd, and Unité's right here waiting to Hodge all of them backwards. And we have cooldowns. We just need to make sure that when we're running them down, we can still catch big clumps like this, especially if they're having to run back through a choke. It's better to save all our cooldowns and blast a bunch of people. We'll kill more people that way. Get more loot.
Get past those.
Because this is a perfect Hodge by Unité.
He's going north. He's going north.
Grabs a bunch of them. Witch work is there, even without
Go
comms.
north. Get past those. Chase north. Chase
And
north.
then spike punch. If we would have had a
North,
couple
north,
others,
chase
we would have
north,
killed
chase
3
north.
instantly.
Guys, come with me, please. Please, come with me. Come with me.
That was good. Good
This
fight.
guy to the-
This is the fight we already reviewed.
Front. Here comes Astral.
But I just want you guys to notice how
Golden's still
we
looking at
stayed as like a bomb squad
front
unit
line,
during
front
this
line,
fight
front
and just
line,
left our
front
front
line,
line
three,
healers and supports to do
two,
their thing.
One, there it is.
So, yeah, so Spike here was good. He threw it in general direction of east and southeast, so that's why they died.
They're all GA'd. I caught them all. I caught them all in
Chill
GA.
comms.
No
We
counter,
need
no
resets,
counter
we
for you.
need-
So when I GA'd here, I say no counter for you. You're fine. Just to let you guys know that you can save your defenses so that if they engage on you, you don't demon. Don't waste your demon. So if someone says like,
We need
Looking
resets.
if they say they're all caught with GA and someone runs in at a 20-man scale and air compresses you, don't demon armor.
We need resets. We need
He's
resets.
alone.
So that demon armor,
Oh,
whoever
he's
that
alone.
is, Navi, you didn't need to demon.
We need resets. Come
Because
west,
you gotta
come
pay
west.
attention to comms. We
They're
said
looking
no
to
no
back up, they're
counter.
looking to back up.
Everybody
So
get
that was
one.
just a fake
I can get
by
a big
them,
GA.
basically.
Yeah, go ahead. 6
Second
seconds.
6.
Everybody come
Not a
east,
big
everybody
deal
6
wasting a
seconds.
demon, but that's just little
Looking
things we
east.
could do. Holding those demons would be like huge.
There it
Grabbing
is,
east
look
in
east, look
3.
east, look east.
So
Wait,
they I said wait here because I see you guys all get silenced.
waiting.
I'm
Now,
waiting for you,
I
I'm
grabbed
waiting
in
for
the
you,
back.
But then I
Back.
grab after the
for you.
silence, so you guys
Back
are all
south.
cool,
D,
all
D,
cool
D,
to
D,
engage.
3, 2, 1, hit it,
Then
hit
you
it,
to take and follow it up. Unlucky bop here, Brandon.
hit it.
I'm pretty sure you should pop your robe on this engage.
South, south, D, D, D,
If you got tanks on top of you like this, you should pop your robe while you're running in to boop these guys off you.
3, 2,
So you
1,
didn't get
hit it,
pulled.
hit it, ball.
Pop your robe with the
go.
boots.
Let's go, clap it,
in
clap
this
it, keep going,
scenario.
keep going. Chase now, chase now, chase
Oh,
now,
well,
hard,
that's
chase now
good.
hard, chase now hard, chase now hard, chase now hard,
End of this VOD review.
chase now hard.
Good job.